Okay then, so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you how I fox-proof my pheasant pen, and this being the pheasant pen. 10 hectares in size in total that are built. So I'll show you the problem I've got at the minute. So you can see where the, that's not too bad there to be fair, but you can see, here for example, you see where the wire's rotten. Rotten there. That's a real bad spot. There you go, there's a really good bad spot. So basically the wire's rotten. Normally there's a lip, so the wire comes down and then onto the floor and it's pegged down. But obviously with it being with this touching the floor, having leaves covered over it over the winter and it's wet, the wire just rots out. It's only thin stuff, rabbit fencing, rabbit wire. So I'm going to put a new, I've got a ½ metre roll that'll, I'll show you the other side so you can see, that I'll put on the floor and replace and patch up. So you can see what I did yesterday, just basically going to do that. Fresh new wire, fencing clipped on, and then I just stake it down with some pegs. You can buy garden pegs or you can make your own out of lengths of wire, just bend them by hand and shove them in the ground. And the idea being, if Charlie comes along, Charlie being a fox, and he wants to get in the pen, he wants to dig underneath, that helps stop him getting in the garden pegs and it stops the birds coming out. But also it means if he wants to start digging, he's going to touch the electric fence, give him a whack and run off. I turn the electric fence on a month before anything goes in the pheasant pen. Just to, anything that's knocking about in the area, it should learn within that month not to even come near the pheasant pen, even so with nothing in here. So that when the birds are in here and it's like an all-you-can-eat buffet, they think, oh, I'm not even going to attempt it, because last time I came near it, I got a good whap. If you only have one electric fence strainer, you want to be about that off the ground. I don't know what you want to measure that as, but yeah, like that. But because I've got two, I can have it a bit lower down, and the lower one being more for fween, polecats, martins, and the higher one then's for foxes. I've seen people that put electric fences, you know, on the top along the pens. I've never understood that myself, because I imagine that if a fox gets up to here and he touches the electric fence, he's not earthed, so he wouldn't get a shock. And if he's up to here, it's game over anyway. I think even if he got a whack, he'd just jump straight over anyway, so jumping back down.